Hello, we've already asked ourselves how we can transform something as intangible as avoided CO2 emissions into a digital asset, almost like digital gold. Well, that's exactly the journey we're going to take together today. From engine exhaust all the way to digital finance. Hang tight, it's going to be fascinating. So here's the big question. How do we take an ecological action, something invisible, and turn it into a digital token we can buy and sell? We're going to break down this seemingly magical process step by step, so everything becomes crystal clear. Let's start at the beginning of the credit emission. To understand everything, we need to go back to the source. Before even talking about blockchain or technology, there's an action, a real reduction of emissions in the physical world that we can measure. This is the foundation of the entire system. To make this perfectly clear, let's take a concrete example. A company like Ecotech installs hydrogen systems on engines. The result is immediate. It uses less fuel, so it emits less CO2. This isn't theory, it's a measured, certified physical reduction. That's where everything begins. Okay, so we have this CO2 saving. How do we make it an official asset? Well, we turn it into a real, highly structured project. We use a super precise calculation method to determine exactly how much CO2 was avoided. Then, crucially, an independent recognized organization verifies and validates everything. The result is what we call an off-chain carbon credit. Basically, it's an official certificate, but not yet on the blockchain. We move to the second step, the digital twin. Now with our certificate, we need to prepare it for the digital world. The idea is to create a unique, tamper-proof digital twin identity in a highly secure registry, even before touching the blockchain. For this, we use an internal registry. Think of it as a digital vault. Each carbon credit gets a unique serial number. It's a digital ID that records its owner, origin, date, and status. Impossible to falsify. And here we touch on an absolutely fundamental concept, uniqueness. This is the cornerstone of trust in the entire system. The registry ensures a credit representing 1 ton of CO2 is sold or used only once. This is our first and most important shield against double-counting fraud. Third step, we move to the blockchain. This is where it gets really interesting. We take this well-registered credit and bring it to life in the blockchain universe. It's a bit like minting a coin from a gold bar. We're creating a digital asset from real-world value. The key word here is tokenization. What does that actually mean? It's simply the process of turning our carbon credit rights into a unique, secure digital token. A token that gets recorded on a blockchain. And the difference is enormous. We move from an outdated, slow, opaque system to an instant, fully transparent digital one. With a blockchain token, anyone can verify its origin, history, and be absolutely certain it's unique. Double counting becomes simply impossible. The computer code itself prevents it. Each token is like a tamper-proof information capsule that follows technical standards for universal compatibility. Its value is straightforward. 1 token equals 1 ton of CO2 avoided. And it carries with it all its identity information, when and how the reduction was made and verified. A key point. We use energy-efficient blockchains to ensure the solution isn't worse than the problem. Now that we have all the puzzle pieces, how do we actually go from engine measurements to an asset in a digital wallet? Here's the process, summarized in 4 clear steps. The flow is very logical. First, we verify the CO2 savings in the real world. Second, we record the credit in our secure registry. Third, we mint the token on the blockchain, linking it permanently to its twin in the registry. And finally, fourth, we distribute. The token is ready. It can be exchanged or used. Okay, technology is powerful, but without clear rules, it's worthless. For this market to be credible, it needs solid governance. We must establish safeguards to ensure each credit's integrity and prevent any abuse. The most important mechanism for this is what we call credit retirement. When a company uses a token to offset its emissions, that token must be permanently destroyed. It's sent to a burn address, a digital black hole from which it can never, ever return. This is the absolute guarantee that it has only been used once. The principle is simple, but it's the keystone of the entire system. 1 ton of CO2 not emitted creates 1 credit, and this credit can only be used once. That's the golden rule, no exceptions. Final step. We've seen the how, now let's talk about the why. Because beyond the technology, what's truly fascinating are the new economic and ecological opportunities emerging. We're unlocking value. For clients investing to reduce emissions, this opens new doors. Either they receive tokens directly and manage them as a financial asset. They can hold them, bet on their value increasing, or sell at the right time. Or more simply, they choose a turnkey service. The provider handles everything from token creation to sales and shares the revenue. In both cases, environmental efforts become a new profit source. This perfectly summarizes the entire concept. We're no longer just talking about being responsible or helping the planet. We're transforming good actions into real financial assets, transparent, traceable, with genuine market value. By making climate actions more liquid, transparent, and profitable, could this technology become a major driver accelerating decarbonization financing? It's truly a fascinating prospect. Thank you for following this analysis.